Can a criminal earn $420 million per week and be so powerful as to negotiate with the government to build his own luxurious jail where he will be imprisoned? In this video, let's know about the richest criminals in the world. Number 7. Anthony Fat Tony. Salerno Anthony Fat Tony. Salerno, a notorious mafia boss of the Genovese crime family, accumulated his wealth primarily through illegal activities such as gambling, loan sharking, and labor racketeering. He wielded considerable power within New York's underworld, particularly through his involvement in running the Harlem Numbers racket, which became one of his most significant sources of income. This numbers racket, a form of illegal gambling, reportedly generated millions of dollars annually for Salerno. Salerno's net worth was estimated to be in the tens of millions of dollars, a considerable sum for a crime boss operating outside legitimate means. His wealth allowed him to lead a luxurious lifestyle despite his preference to stay out of the limelight. Salerno owned a sprawling estate in Rhinebeck, New York, where he enjoyed an extravagant lifestyle, often seen with his signature cigar and dressed in tailored suits. Number 6. El Chapo. El Chapo built his fortune by dominating the drug trade and smuggling massive amounts of drugs into the U.S. via innovative methods like tunnels and submarines. His estimated wealth reached $1 billion, placing him on Forbes' list of billionaires in 2009. El Chapo's lavish spending included multiple luxury mansions, private jets, and even a personal zoo filled with exotic animals like lions, tigers, and panthers. Despite his wealth, he remained fiercely focused on protecting his empire, using his money to bribe officials and maintain an extensive security apparatus. Number 5. Al Capone. Al Capone, perhaps the most iconic figure in organized crime, built his empire during Prohibition, where his control over illegal alcohol distribution earned him over $100 million annually, which would be about $1.5 billion today. Capone lived a life of luxury, owning multiple mansions, including a famous estate in Miami, expensive cars, and enjoying extravagant parties. He also donated to charities, attempting to build a reputation as a man of the people. However, his fortune couldn't protect him from the law, and he was ultimately imprisoned for tax evasion in 1931. Number 4. Griselda Blanco. Griselda Blanco, with a net worth of approximately $2 billion, was one of the first to use brutal violence to secure her position in the Miami cocaine trade during the 1980s. Her operations flooded the U.S. with cocaine, generating millions each month. Blanco used her wealth to live in extreme luxury, owning multiple extravagant homes and luxury cars while throwing lavish parties. She is believed to have ordered hundreds of murders, earning her many enemies. After her release from prison, Blanco was eventually assassinated in 2012. Number 3. Carlos Lehder. Lehder, a co-founder of the Medellin cartel, amassed a fortune estimated at $2.7 billion by creating a cocaine distribution hub on Norman's Cay, a private island in the Bahamas. His operation funneled cocaine into the U.S. at unprecedented rates. Lehder lived an extravagant life, owning luxury homes, in private jets, and throwing wild parties. However, his fortune and power attracted the attention of law enforcement, and in 1987, he was captured and sentenced to life in prison, which was later reduced due to his cooperation with authorities. Number 2. Amado Carrillo Fuentes. Amado Carrillo Fuentes was one of the wealthiest drug lords in history, with an estimated fortune of $25 billion. He was known as the Lord of the Skies, earning this nickname by using a fleet of private jets to smuggle massive amounts of cocaine from Colombia through Mexico and into the United States. Carrillo Fuentes lived a life of extreme luxury, owning grand estates and private planes, and he was known for throwing extravagant parties. However, his reign came to a mysterious end when he died during plastic surgery in 1997, an attempt to alter his appearance and evade capture. Number 1. Pablo Escobar. Escobar's Medellin cartel at its peak was responsible for 80% of the global cocaine trade, and his personal fortune was estimated at $30 billion. Escobar's wealth was so vast that his cartel earned $420 million per week, and Escobar reportedly lost $2 billion a year due to spoilage by rats and thieves. He spent his wealth on private planes, yachts, multiple luxury homes, and his infamous Hacienda Nápoles estate, which included a zoo with exotic animals. In 1991, Escobar negotiated a deal with the Colombian government to build and reside in his own custom-designed prison in exchange for surrendering to authorities. The prison featured luxury facilities such as a soccer field, a bar, a jacuzzi, and even a waterfall. Escobar also had a personal gym and enjoyed gourmet meals prepared by private chefs. He maintained access to phones, allowing him to continue running his Medellin cartel from inside La Catedral. Additionally, the prison had private quarters where he would entertain family, friends, and even political figures, all while avoiding the harsh conditions of a traditional prison. Here's a quick question. Which of these criminals do you believe was most powerful in their time, with their empire capable of targeting anyone they wanted? If you want to watch more videos like this one, give this video a like and share it with your friends.